Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. I'm Jimmy James. You're watching Catch It Live. First, we have got Wisla Krakow against Pruszków. We have just kicked off. Pruszków on the attack here early doors. Bloody hell. Corner, almost. How many seconds have gone? This doesn't bode well for a stress-free afternoon, does it? Oh, Empire Maker, good afternoon, mate. Oh, it was that man Mikulek with a last-ditch header, just as a Pruszków forward, number 7. That is, who's number 7? Sokol. We're just going to head it in at the back post. We've been going less than 30 seconds. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. So it's a corner for Pruszków on the right-hand side. I'll go through the team lineups in a moment. It's not top of your heart already. Pruszków lining up on the edge of the box for a set move. Corner comes in, headed clear by. Chance at the back post. It's put wide of Lekiewicz's right hand post. Blimey! So we'll start that again. Good afternoon, I'm Jimmy James. Dzień dobry. Nie mogę po polski, angielski, dziękuję bardzo. Wisla Krakow, angielski, tak. And it, I don't think it is, mate. It's on TV Sport. You can try and find it on there, but I don't think it's on. I don't think it'll be on YouTube until later. But have a look around, mate. See if you can find it. TV Sport it would be on. TVP Sport, I should say. Mikulek then his left hand side. Plays a little ball in there to. Alfaro. Edge of the box, Igbekin. No rush, got plenty of numbers forward here, Wisla, but a loose pass from Igbekin there. Poor clearance though, Wisla recycle it with Duda. And Suck right back. No Mikulek. Sorry. Put the cross in. I'll just wait till this goes dead, then we'll put the. I'll give you the team lineup. Chance to put a cross in. Cross does come in. It's headed up in the air by the Pruszków defender. Keeper has tipped it over the bar. That'll be a corner to Wisla down the left-hand side. Wisla's team lineup this afternoon: Lekiewic in goal, Mikulek at left back, Biedrzycki and Uriger at centre half, Sot at right back. So no Jaroch, we'll see if he's on the bench. Central midfield, Igbekin and Duda, the Polish Messi. Alfaro on the left, Radado playing in just behind Zwolinski and Baina Perez on the right hand side. Substitutes for Wisla. We'll go through in a minute. This Duda puts this corner in, right into the mixer, keeper punches it away. And Radado's just going to let that run out for a throw into Wisla down the right hand side, about 18 yards out. Substitutes for Wisla today: Duarte, Bianowski, Broder the keeper, Jaroch is on the bench, Kiakos is on the bench, Tomas Kiss on the bench, Kutwa on the bench, Kultanovic and Sukieniksi. Long throw comes into Duda, edge of the box, hits it first time, didn't catch it that well, and it's wide of the keeper's right hand post. That'll be a goal kick to Pruszków. Empire Maker, I'm watching this on, at the minute, Unibet. So if you've got a funded account, you don't need £1 million in there, just whatever your funds are, and you can watch the match. Igbekin down the right hand side there. Loose past that. He was trying to play Baina Perez in, but didn't have enough on the pass. Got to turn that volume down a little bit as well. Apologies for that. That's going to be a free kick to Pruszków, just inside Wisla's half. It was Biedrzycki. Yeah, just a little push in the back. Nothing more than that, though. Pruszków just playing it around at the back. Any Pruszków fans who are watching, you've gone with Mitsal in goal. Wisla have got a break on here with Radado. He's got Baena Perez on his outside. Put a shot in. Have a shot. He had a shot, but it was the defender got too close to him. Blocked it. And they've done well to keep it going for a corner. Wisla back in possession though. Loose touch from Baena Perez. Come on, wake up, Perez. He's had a couple of... you've got another chance now. He's done the right-hand side. Chance to put a cross in. It's way too deep. And the keeper's just plucked it out of the air. But there was no Wisla strikers. Walensky was nowhere near that area. Radado nowhere near that area. So it was just a poor pass, really. Empire makes as it isn't on the... They might put they might put it on later, obviously, once the live stream's been on. The full match is on there, but they just won't put it out there live. And there's a throw-in about 12 yards out down this right-hand side for Pruszków. Yeah, they're going with Mitsal in goal. Okaronchuk at right back. Moskvik. They're going with a back five, actually. Kendizia, Kopriviski and Sakal. That's your back five. Siapella, get it cleared. Siapella, Pluka and Novak with Stanslik and Majewski up front. When we played edge of the box here for Pruszków, cross comes in, there's a Wisla player gone down there, I can't see who it was. I think it might have been Sop. It was, indeed. Referee's blown for a foul. When we played Pruszków earlier in this season, last year, I'm sure we lost 2-1. We were winning 1-0 comfortably. I need to double check that actually, but I'm sure we were winning comfortably 1-0 and we got a player sent off and ended up losing 2-1. Typical Wisla. Don't be doing it today. The Ultras won't be having that. Duda, he's got a little bit of space on the halfway line, spreads it out wide to Sot, who's in a forward position. Back to Duda. Playing it around nicely at the back now. Biedrzycki over to Mikulek on this left-hand side. Empire Maker says, I can watch Lebanon v Philippines in the basketball. Nice fun. Duda. Out to Baena on that right-hand side. Thinks about the cross. Then he pulls it back to Duda. Wisla have got numbers forward here in the box. If we can get a cross in, put the cross in. That's handball for a start-off. It is indeed. So Wisla have got a dangerous free kick here. It's about 25 yards out, down the right-hand side, just in line with the 18-yard area. We can put numbers in. We've got Duda over the ball. And now I've been... Why on earth has it done that to me? I'll log in again. Well, that's a pain. Apologies. Nothing came from the free kick. And Pruszków are breaking down the right-hand side here. Mikulek's gone to get the ball. Duda's on the floor. I think he took a little bit of a knock there. Yeah, he's just stretching as he gets up, Duda. Almost 10 minutes gone. Still Wisla 0, Pruszków 0. Or Znicz Pruszków, to give him the full name. Oh, it's good to be back. I just wish I was in the stadium watching it. We're back underway. Nice touch there from Zwilinski. Sots taking it over the halfway line. Running forward. He's got Baina outside. Finds him with a nice pass. Baina into the penalty area. Puts a chip to the back post. Keeper diving punch. And then cleared. Unlucky that because Ridardo was waiting just to pull the trigger. But the keeper manages to get his hand on it and punch it away. Down this left-hand side now, Alfaro inside to Ridardo, back to Duda. Uriga spreads it to Sot. There's room on the outside for Baina if he wants in. Doesn't. It comes back to Uriga. Uriga spreads it left to Duda. He's got yards of free space to move into. Little pass to Mikulek. Alfaro's got chalk on his boot. Back to Duda. This would have got 1, 2, 3, 4 players on the edge of the box there. Chance for a cross to come in, but it's back with Biedrzycki. Over on the right-hand side now to Zot. He's got Baina outside him. Finds him with a nice pass. Getting to the byline to put a cross in. Can't do it though. And then he fouls the defender. Chance gone. Numerous chances there for Wisla to put a cross into the box. Didn't take it. They had numbers there. I know you can't just keep lumping it into the box all the time. But there's a few players who weren't tightly marked there and good opportunities to put it in. Free kick up to the halfway line. Pruszków in possession. Looking comfortable, Wisla though. They weren't after the first 30 seconds though. They almost conceded. Mikulek with a saving header, putting it over the crossbar. That's really been the only chance that Pruszków have had in this first 12 minutes. It's been pretty much all Wisla. Pruszków chip it up to the halfway line. Biedrzycki challenges. No one gets a head on it, and it just rolls to Uriga. Quick shout out, if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button, ping that notifications bell, and if you can give us a thumbs up, that would be superb. We're playing it down this left-hand side now. Mikulek, he's going to try and get to the byline. He does. Goes to put the cross in. Defender blocks it, and it'll be a corner to Wisla down this left-hand side. Do you know when you... Mikulek, he is a player. He is a player, and I've got a feeling in the closed season, Wisla are going to have to work hard to keep hold of Mikulek, especially if they don't get promoted into the Ekstraklasse. Because he is an absolute baller and his energy is unreal. Duda puts the cross in there. Zwilinski manages to get his head onto it. Didn't get any power though, and it just drops at the keeper's feet. Danger gone. Pruszków playing it out from the back. Tell you what I've noticed in this match so far, 13.5 minutes gone. Both teams are using the full width of the field. It's not tight at all. Biedrzycki in with a nice challenge there. Pruszków still got the ball though. And he's slightly out of position, Biedrzycki. Igbekin clears it up though and gets the ball back to let Kiewicz in goal. Frankie James says, "Hi Empire Maker, good to see you." Sot down that right hand side. Little pass there to Baina. Back to Sot. Wisla on the halfway line. Not being put under any pressure. Mikulek just keeping hold of the ball. Wisla slowing things down. Empire makes us hi Frankie. It's like the old days again, mate. It's like the old days again. Empire Maker, your beloved St Helens are playing today, aren't they? Wisla down the left-hand side now with Alfaro. Puts a cross in, an early cross in. Too deep though and easy for the keeper. However, the intent was good because you could see what he was doing there. Baina was making a run in from the right-hand wing. Just didn't get the direction right on it, and it was an easy take for the keeper. Frankie James says, "Great having Jimmy back on live stream, on Love Stream." Ooh, Valentine's Day is carrying over, is it? I'm just looking on the far side there. Somebody sat in my seat. Not having that. Pruszków down the left-hand side. Played the ball to the edge of the penalty area. Nice touch there. Sok does well for an interception, but Pruszków is still in possession here. Dangerous there for Wisla, and the forward, he just couldn't get the final touch. He had two players waiting in the 6-yard box. As it is, it's going to be a goal kick to Wisla. No doubt the Ultras will be singing Wisla's anthem, which translated into English is "As long as on Wawel Hill, Sigismund's bell tolls, so long our Wisla will continue to triumph." Ball into the penalty area there for Baina, cut out by the defender. Good attempt there, but just not quite accurate enough. And the second part is the White Eagle will prevail, the Polish nation will prevail, our Wisla will prevail because it's a Krakow club. Mikulek driving into the penalty area. Chips one to the back post, over the keeper, defender gets said to it, only as far as Baina though, puts one back across. Oh, word, he's driven it across the 6-yard box there. Nobody got a touch on it. And it's actually gone out for a goal kick. If it had hit anybody, a defender or a Wisla player, it was probably going in, as it was. Too much pace on it. Danger has gone. Goal kick. Keeper goes long up to the halfway line, not playing it out from the back. Fair play to Pruszków. They're putting plenty of players forward here. That's fine until you lose possession. Uriga comes across there. He's put it behind for a corner. Be a corner to Pruszków down that left-hand side. Empire Maker said, I think that will be a whole different show. Empire Maker says it would be. Go on, Jimmy. Doing so well learning Polish. Empire Maker, Barnsley 1, Huddersfield 1. Bournemouth 3, Eastbourne Borough 0. Cheers, mate, for that. Appreciate it. It's going to be an in-swinging corner from the left here for Pruszków. Players pulled his socks up. They're around his neck. It's not a very good corner, actually, but he manages to get clipped on. Lakiewicz come out of his goal trying to punch it, and Biedrzycki's end up flattened on the floor. I don't know if the referee gave a free kick or not. Either way, it's gone over the crossbar. It was flicked on. It was Lakiewicz in goal that flattened Biedrzycki, his own defender. So it's not. And then it was a poor shot. It literally, he got right underneath it, the attacker, from about 10 yards out and put it, God, it must have been 10, 15 yards over the crossbar. If he'd have got it on target, could have been danger there for Wisla. As it was, we're playing it out from the back. In the pre-season friendlies, we were playing it out from the back. It cost us about 2 goals, I reckon. It's all right doing it in a friendly. Doing it in, that's the time to learn how to do it, isn't it? Or practice doing it, I should say. But doing it in a match like this, they're going to have, oh, Sok's been dispossessed. Pruszków are trying to break, but Wisla have numbers back and there was only one Pruszków player up front. Almost 20 minutes gone, still 0-0. Mikulek down this left-hand side, just outside the penalty area. Puts a low cross in that's cleared. Wisla will recycle it though, and Uriga not under any pressure at all. Pruszków are literally parking the bus when they're out of possession. Baina down that right-hand side, standing up the defender, getting to the byline now. Puts a low cross in. Easily cleared though by Pruszków. Wisla trying to put a high press on. Pruszków are breaking around him at the minute. Uriga does well there. And Wisla back in possession on the halfway line to give the ball away. A little bit of head tennis going on now. Now Ridado gets fouled. That'll be a free kick to Wisla. just inside Pruskov's half. Empire Maker says Walsall 2, Cheltenham 1, Stuttgart 1, Wolfsburg 2, Fulham 2, Nottingham Forest 1, Barnsley 1, Huddersfield 2, Stoke 0, Swansea 1. Ball's back in play. It's on the halfway line with Rudiger. He spreads it left to Biedrzycki. Nice ball out on the left-hand side to Mikulek. Cuts inside. Tries playing a little pass there to Alfaro. Not accurate enough, though. This will recycle it. Duda in possession. Man on. Man on. Still keeps it, does Duda. Cuts inside. Skins the defender. Goes down. You're not going to get a free kick there. And now if he goes for that, he would have been offside. This were recycling it well. But they just can't get that final pass that's going to put somebody in. Now Pruszków are trying to break down the left-hand side. Lazy pass there. Just may as well have given it to Uriga. And Igbekin spreads it out left to Mikulek. Mikulek one-on-one with the defender. Alfaro outside of him. Turns. Thinks about putting a cross in. Goes back to Igbekin. Redado, edge of the box. Cross coming in from Duda. It's blocked. Duda gets the rebound. Oh, unlucky. He tried playing a ball into the penalty area there to Baena, but Baena was coming towards him as he was playing it past him. Little bit of a misunderstanding. It'll be a goal kick to Pruszków. Just check everything's all right with the volume. Yeah, it's Baena, but Baena was coming. Perfect. This were edge of the box. Last ditch tackle there from the defender. Recycled by Alfaro. Does well to keep it in. Puts a cross in. Nobody there from Wisla though. Wisla keep. Don't foul him. Don't foul him. You get a corner. Get a corner. Well done by Zielinski. The ball was right on the goal line. The defender wanted him to either, Zielinski, he wanted him either to foul him or to get a touch for a goal kick. He did neither. And he's won us a corner down this left-hand side. Duda's going to come over and take it. 5 corners in the match so far. 3 to Wisla, 2 to Pruszków. Frankie James says, volume is perfect. Empire Maker says, I need to go. Catch you later, mate. Hope Tranmere get a result for you today. They were struggling earlier on, weren't they? But you never know. Still time to go. Duda puts that ball in. Can't beat the first man. Headed clear. And Pruszków trying to break. Mikulek wins the ball back nicely though. And it's with Igbekin. This we're playing that ball down the left hand side. Mikulek to Alfaro. Come on, you've got a chance to put a cross in there into the penalty area. Mikulek turns his man. Defender comes across. That's a corner kick. Yeah, another corner kick to Wisla down that left-hand side. Mikulek with a shot. Edge of the box. Blocked. Cleared. Nice move that from the corner. He had plenty of room. They switched off Pruszków from that corner, so Duda found Mikulek at the edge of the box. He was unchallenged. They got to him quickly, but he still manages to get his shot off. Top with a throw-in. Top with a throw-in. Still. Long throw comes in from Sot. Can't find his captain Uriga, and it's headed clear. This were in possession though. It's gone out for a throw-in. That'll be a Pruszków throw. Yeah, they've done pretty well in this opening 25 minutes of Wisla. Like I said, apart from the first 30 seconds when they almost conceded. Throwing down that left-hand side. It's gone out. I don't even know if it even came into play. It must have done. It's going to be a Wisla throw anyway. Pruszków in possession. Zwolinski's trying to put him under pressure, but he's doing the press on his own. But he does well, because it forces the keeper to kick long. It's a poor kick, and Igbekim almost got hold of the ball there. Now Mikulek's in possession, cuts inside, little pass to Igbekim. Igbekim out left to Alfaro. He's got an overlapping Mikulek. Mikulek gets the ball, pulls the ball back. Hits the defender. It's just that final pass from Wisla that's not quite finding its man, either through good defending or a little bit of lackadaisical passing. But so far so good for Wisla in an attacking sense. We're looking dangerous. Pruszków though, edge of the box. Wisla have got numbers back. Trying to play it down that left-hand side, our Pruszków, and it's making me nervous. Into the penalty area. Into the penalty area. Shot comes in. That's 1-0 to Pruszków. Just rattled it past Lekiewicz. Nothing he could do from there. And it's number 11. Who's that with the goal for Pruszków? Moskovic. He got a lucky deflection there as Uriga went across, and he just took one touch, rattled it left-footed past Lekiewicz. Biedrzycki couldn't get there in time. And doing our usual thing, we go behind when we've been on top so much. Hopefully it's going to be a reverse of the first when we last played Pruszków away, when we had a 1-0 lead and lost 2-1. Not what we want to see. Plenty of time to go though, but I mean, come on, we don't want to be... We want to be starting the second half of this season in positive fashion, and this is not positive fashion. We're back underway. Keep the faith, keep the faith. I was going to say it's difficult to at times, but at the end of the day, it's not. Nice ball forward there from Igbekim. Out on that right-hand side to Sot. He finds Baena on the wing. Goes for the return pass. Defender comes across, puts it out for a throw into Wisla. Long throw comes in, headed clear from Pruszków. Wisla trying to recycle it. Oh no, there's a breakaway again here. Although we've got numbers back, I'll be amazed if anything comes of this. Still in possession though, Pruszków. Now it's coming down this right-hand side. Chance to put a cross in. Doesn't take it, the right winger. He goes back to his centre-half. Literally, the ball is not moving with the centre-half at the minute. He goes long down that left-hand channel. The ball over the top there of Sot. Decent past that, but just too much on it, and it's going to run out for a goal kick to Wisla. Good intent there, though, from the centre-half. I think that is... Not sure which player that was, actually, for Pruszków, but decent intent, like I said, just not good execution. Wisla playing it out from the back now. Oh, God. We look all right when Lekiewicz plays it to the left or to the right. When he goes central, he did it to Duda then. Duda was under a little bit of pressure, so he manages to get it away with a slip involved. Wisla coming down the left-hand side. Mikulek into the penalty area. Cross comes in. Diving header from Zwolinski. Just wide of the keeper's right-hand post. The keeper had it covered, though. And it'll be a goal kick to Pruszków. Keeper with an awful free kick there that's worked out really well for Pruszków. They've got numbers in the midfield here as well. They've got 4 forward. It's 4 on 4 down the right-hand side. Attempted cross. Mikulek comes across well. Blocks the attempted cross. And it is number 14. Oh, he's not going to take the Kronchuk. I thought he was going to take the throw in then. He hasn't. He's left it to number 7, Sokol. Down the line. Biedrzycki's come across, so he's out of position now. Plenty of cover in the middle though. Right. Chance for Mikulek to get possession there. Does so. Under a bit of pressure then, but they were offside. So we can regroup. 31 minutes gone. Wisła 0, Pruszków 1 with a decent goal actually. Lucky deflection to get the attempt at the shot, but took it well. Nothing Lekiewicz could do. It was past him before he could react really. Nice little turn there from Ridado. Tries finding Baina down the right hand side. It's deflecting. He's gone out for a throw to Wisła on the halfway line. Sok takes it quickly back to Uriga. He's got Biedrzycki over on his left hand side. Simple pass finds him. Mikulek's over here on the left. Goes to Alfaro. You've got Mikulek outside. You use him. He does. Chance to put a cross in. Got Baina at the back post. Chance has gone with that one now. Now he's trying to turn his man and get into the penalty area. Little 1-2 with Ridado. But Ridado keeps hold of the ball. Crosses it into Zwolinski. Gets his header on target, but he was stretching. No power on it. And easy save for the keeper. Keeper's thinking about playing it out from the back now. He decides to go old-fashioned. He's gone long and high. Biedrzycki challenges. The ball just drops down. It's a Pruszków player who recycles it. Now they're trying to come down the right-hand side. Alfaro's working hard to win it back. And Duda. Duda does win it back. Now Duda's breaking down the left. Have we got numbers forward? Loose pass there. He was under a little bit of pressure actually, but the referee's giving him a free kick. I think there might have been a little bit of a pull on his shirt. Oh no, he's giving the free kick to Pruszków. What? Was he giving the free kick? I don't know why he's giving that free kick to Pruszków. Nobody's complaining, so I'm assuming there might have been a little pull on a shirt from Duda when he lost possession, but I can't see anything else. Can't see another reason to give that free kick. Either way, we're back underway. Played out to the left-hand side for Pruszków. Fullback's got acres to run into. Baina sort of cuts off the pass, and Wisła win a throw-in now down that right-hand side, just inside their own half. Just need to be aware. I think it's Wisła after the first 30 seconds. We were looking really confident. I think a couple of breaks that Pruszków have done has just made Wisła not nervous, but just hey, we can't have everybody piling forward. Because they're not frightened of putting men into an attack. Pruszków, that's for sure. Wisła on the halfway line. Ball's over with Biedrzycki. He's taller than he looks, Biedrzycki, as well. Set with Mikulek. Little pass there to Alfaro. He's going to try and look to get into the box. He gets into the box, but forgets to take the ball with him. Now Pruszków are going to try and get that ball cleared. And all they've done is hoof it out for a throw-in. Mikulek, is he going to go long? No, he goes back to Duda. Duda spreads it right to top. Iwowski's going swimming. Back in. This was losing 1-0. Catch later, drive careful, driver. Ball into the penalty area. Igbekin loses possession. Love you loads. And so I thought he was fouled. The referee says no. Pruszków are in possession. Igbekin comes across. The winger gets away from him. And Uriga comes across. Still can't win the ball back. Wisła here. Now they've had to give away a throw-in. About 25 yards out down that left-hand side for Pruszków. Which they're not in a rush to take. 35.5 minutes gone. Wisla Krakow 0, Pruszków 1. Moskvik with the goal, and it was a good finish as well. Nothing Lekiewicz in goal could do about that. Long throw comes in, headed clear by Wisła. Pruszków recycling it though. Cleared by Sop. Baina can't pick it up. It's like pinball at the minute. Nobody can really get hold of the ball. Now Igbekin calms things down. And Wisła win a throw on that right-hand side just inside their own half. Be nice to get back on level terms before half-time. Sop goes back to Uriga. Uriga spreads it over to this left-hand side now where Biedrzyk is with Mikulek. He's got him on his outside. He's got Alfaro there as well. Goes with Mikulek. Biedrzyk is still in support there. Gets the ball back as well. He puts a cross into the box. It's awful. And it's an even worse clearance, which means Wisła keep possession. Baina on that far right-hand side now. He's got the defender to beat. Gets to the byline. Puts the cross in. Headed clear. We're not winning headers when these crosses come in. And I know we're not even challenging for crosses because there's not enough accuracy on the cross. Need to change that in the second half, that is for sure. Pruszków are growing into this match as well. They've got the confidence of the goal. This will win the ball back there with Ridado. Igbekin. Ridado's working hard there, edge of the box. He's going to have to do it all on his own. He's got about 5 players around him. Tries to get a snapshot away that's blocked. No room. Igbekin spreads it left to Mikulek. Mikulek puts a shot in. Kind of went through the defender, but he got a touch and it took all the pace off it. And Mitsal in goal just drops onto it. Didn't cause him any problems whatsoever. Good job as well because Wolinski was about a yard away from him waiting for anything that was spilt. Pruszków player's gone down there. He's off the pitch. Crack on. Has the referee given a free kick there? It was only... Oh, Biedrzyk left him on the floor. He didn't really touch him, I don't think. It might have been the way he fell. When it's Biedrzyk though, you can never tell, can you? You're always wondering if there's a red card coming. Ridado's come over to the referee now and said he's off the pitch. Why are we not carrying on? You know, the referee's seeing if he's okay in that. He's off the pitch. Now he's come back on the pitch. Give him a yellow card, leaving the pitch without the referee's consent. Would have been a bit harsh, wouldn't it? I don't think there was a yellow card there for Biedrzyk. And I actually thought it was Mikulek who put the challenge in, but camera was panning in on Biedrzyk. I think that's more to do with his reputation than having anything to do with being involved in the tackle. Oh, Igbekin, he dove in there. They've gone round him. Chance here for Pruszków. Put a cross in. Oh, my word. It's gone wide of Lekiewicz's left-hand post. But he was stranded there, the keeper. Not because he'd done anything wrong, just because the ball was played to the back post. And he literally couldn't do anything about that. It was just the fact that the attacker coming in for Pruszków put the ball wide of his post. Once again, Pruszków in a dangerous position. God, he's left one on Duda there, or Mikulek was it? He's up anyway, so he's all right. Ridado holding it up, plays it inside to Igbekin, back to Ridado, back to Igbekin. He's got 3 players around him, loses possession. Left him too much to do there. It was an awful pass to him. It was an easy pass to him, but as soon as he got the ball, there was 3 Pruszków players around Igbekim there. They just all converge on him. You're not going to keep the ball then. Wisla win a throw-in down that right-hand side. Tot gets us back underway to Uriga. He's got Biedrzycki central. Plays a little pass to him. We've got Mikulek on the left-hand side. He goes to Alfaro instead. Still got Mikulek on this left-hand side. No, we're going down the right-hand side with Tot. Tot had played well in these pre-season friendlies as well, so Marius Shops obviously kept the faith with him, and Jaric is a bit unlucky. Cross comes in. Keeper gets a hand to it, but can't catch it. Mikulek picks up that rebound. Alfaro on the left. Back to Mikulek in the penalty area. Tried to put a cross in, defenders there. Takes possession. Now that'll be a free kick, will it? Yeah, referee was playing advantage there. Zwolinski came over trying to block the defender's clearance and just caught him. He's saying Zwolinski's giving it one of them to the referee, saying never touched him. I think it was the players followed through. Let's have a look. It was indeed. He didn't really touch him. He fell for that one, ref. Yeah, fell for it. Now, referee's making him shake hands, and there'll be a free kick to Pruszków. I've missed this, I've got to say. I've missed this. Come on, Wisla, get us back on level terms before half-time. Just 3 minutes to go until the ref blows his whistle. Maybe he'll might add 60 seconds on for the goal. Wisla have got they're giving it to Pruszków. Down this right-hand side, midway inside Wisla's half. We need to get the Wisla anthem going. Ball down that left-hand side. It's going to run out of play. It'll be a throw. Did it go for a throw-in? I think it's a throw-in right on the corner flag down Wisla's right-hand side. So Tot, he's got some work to do. He's going to try and pinch a few yards here. Yeah, referee's ain't going to let you get much more than that. He's crept about 10 yards. Ball literally went out where the corner flag was. And he's crept 10 yards out there. Zwolinski came deep helping out, and he's launched it forward. Alfaro picks it up. Now he's tripped the defender. That'll be a free kick to Pruszków. Alfaro doesn't agree. It matters not. Once that referee's blown his whistle, he ain't going to change his mind. It was a loose touch, actually, from Alfaro. Defender shouldn't have even had a sniff in the first place, so this we're trying to put a bit of a press on here. Just outside of their own penalty area, down the left-hand side. The ball's going to play. Baina's having words with the assistant, saying that's a Wisla throw. Referee's gone running over, telling him not to remonstrate with the official. Didn't show his card though. Duda wins the ball in midfield, runs into space, plays it to Mikulek on the left-hand side. Mikulek into the penalty area. He's got Alfaro outside. Alfaro puts a cross in, headed clear. Good cross that. Just too high for Igbekim and just too low for Zwolinski. But still a good cross. Mikulek running back here. Don't foul him because you're going to get booked if you do. You don't need to. He's on his own. He's almost on the byline there. Well done, Mikulek gets pulled to the ground. Well done, Mikulek. That'll be a free kick to Wisla. I thought the attacker there, he was hoping that Mikulek was going to foul him because he had no other options. And I'm afraid Mikulek's too cute for that. And it was Mikulek who won the foul. Alfaro with a chance on the left-hand side. Defender gets a foot in. However, Rodado picks it up and he's got plenty of room. Long diagonal ball there, looking for Baina. Not enough pace on it though, and it's headed clear by. Well, the referee's added zero added time added on there at the end of the first half, so we don't bother adding time on now for goals or anything like that. You know, as soon as the ball went in the net, everybody ran back to the halfway line and carried on with the game. No, they go and celebrate, don't they, and waste a little bit of time. Then you had 30 seconds while he was seeing if the player who was off the pitch was all right. You've got to add at least 60 seconds on for that. No, he must have a hot date tonight, the referee. Get the game over with as quick as possible, then I can go and pick Josephine up. I've got a table booked for 8. Not a good first half, that, for Wisla. They played all right, but could have been 1-0 down after the first 30 seconds as well, which would have been not ideal, to say the least. See, the other thing I want to do as well, I might lose a little bit of background just for a second, so apologies for that if I do. I don't want to keep getting logged out here. Just to say, anybody who wants to watch this match, if you've got a funded account with Bet365, if you've got a funded account with Unibet, then you can watch this match, because they are streaming it. I just want to double check if keep that setting. Don't want to read that. Yeah, I need this as a backup, just in case I get logged out as an inopportune moment, as they say. The plan is one day as well to do a stream in English and Polish. It's just my Polish isn't good enough at the minute. And I'm just trying to find an alternative on the stream as well. Just why I can. I'm hoping to get over to Poland as well before the end of the season and go and get another. That might be a little bit better. Right, I've got an alternative stream up as well, so fingers crossed. Should we run into any difficulties, it's not going to affect the stream in any way. Yeah, so I also did. I've also got a short up there, and I've got I went watching Wisla just before Christmas when we played Legnica, and my auxiliary power pack for my mobile wasn't working. Whether it was a cooled or whatever, I don't know. But I've updated one now. I've got a new one. However, it didn't help. Also, I had issues with my phone, so I had to redo the stream in landscape, so you didn't have to turn your head. But it was certainly an experience. So the plan is, before the end of the season, get back over and do a live stream from the stadium. There's I had a message from, I can't remember who it was. There's 5 guys gone over, I think, from the UK. They're going to this game today. Would have been nice to have a bigger crowd in as well. I don't know what the crowd is at the minute, but it's looking a little bit sparse in places. We should find out who that was off, actually, that message. Let's have a look and see if we can find out who it was. See what I need to do. Well, put my glasses on. That might help. A little bit of Polish in the commentary as well. Ogromna Schnanza, Strazel Zabilska, Svietna, Intervenka Bramkaza. That's the story of the first half, really. Strazel Diustanzu, Minimalina Obok Shlupka, Alesto Bielbilsko. That is what. That's the commentary we would have been giving with Pruskov's attack. It could well have been 2-0. Shot was just wide. In respect of Wisła, Mia Obronka, Drojduvani, Grozna Pilka, Kto Zdamknie. We need to get better crosses in. They can beat the man. Not a good enough cross coming in for Wisła. Need to be a little bit more accurate. There's been a couple of times where the keeper's just come out and he punched it away or got a hand to it, or it hits it in the defender. And Zwolinski needs more. He needs a little bit more accuracy on the cross. And this were really, in that first half, Wisła, Petrzymujke, Piłka, Sukaja, Luki, Obrony, Dobre Poróżnie na lewej stronie. Patiently passing it about, but not got that cutting edge. And that's what they're going to have to find in the second half. Playing it around nicely, trying to break the defence down. But it hasn't happened so far. Wonder if Marius Shop's going to make any changes at half time as well. I've got a feeling we might see Alfaro coming off, and probably he'll put Duarte on. Duarte's always got a goal in him, hasn't he? And he can play down this left-hand side. He can also play centre forward, as he showed in the first part of the season. Came on, got a couple of goals, didn't he? Wasn't enough to get 3 points though, but he can certainly put the ball in the back of the net. Alfaro's been a little bit off it today in that first half. So I will be looking in the second half to maybe take Alfaro off and put Duarte on. He's also got more of a goal threat in him. Could also take Alfaro off and put Kyakos on maybe down that left-hand side. But no, Kyakos has got a goal in him as well. I'd sooner out. I'm not sure how Kyakos and Mikulek down the left-hand side would work. I don't see why it wouldn't. I'm not 100% convinced that Kyakos is as good defensively as he is going forward. But at the end of the day, Mikulek's been doing well coming down that left-hand side. He's posed a threat. Not been too much coming down the right-hand side from Baena. But Sot's done well. And like I said, he played well in the pre-season friendlies, or the sparring matches, as they call them in Poland. But, I mean, Jaric has done nothing wrong. Whether it's just a bit of rotation going on. But I must say, Sergio Kotya Gividzez, with some of the decisions he's made, the referee is, I don't know what game he's watching. In theory, if my Polish is alright, that means the referee is blind. A bit unfair to him, really. He's not really took, he's not been centre stage in the match, has he? So we'll give him that one. Duda's been playing well, as you would expect. Jackson up for Duda. Polish Messi. A couple of chances in that first half as well for Zwolinski. But one header that he had on target, it was just too high for him, so he was stretching and it took all, he couldn't get any power on it. Simple save for the keeper. Then he had another shot, another header, sorry, that was just past the keeper's right-hand post. Couldn't get enough power on that one either. He was under pressure pretty much with both attempts. If you've never been to Wisla, or if you've never been watching Wisla, I should say, if you go to Krakow for a weekend break or whatever and you want to go and watch Wisla, if you're not sure how to get tickets or whatever, it's pretty simple. Feel free to send me an email at catchitlive1st@gmail.com. I can talk you through it. It's pretty straightforward. What you do is you buy your tickets online, you input your details, you've got to put your passport details in. If you go into the ground, you've got to take your passport with you so you can get into the ground. They don't always ID you. I didn't get ID'd with my passport when I went in. The only thing they did do was pat me down, felt the battery pack that I had in my pocket. Security said, yeah, you can take that in, no problem. If smoking's your thing, you can smoke in the stadium. Plenty of beer. Plenty of bars underneath the stands if you want to partake before the match. Plenty of toilets as well. And there's also hot drinks if that's your thing as well, because it does get a little bit chilly. But they've got everything covered. I've not been in with the ultras yet. Getting a bit too ultra all that game now, I think. But if you want to sit on the halfway line, good seats. I go standee, section 14, and it's about £10, 10 UK pounds for a ticket. If you want to go full VIP, that'll cost you about 50 UK pounds for a full VIP seat. Players will be coming out shortly for the second half. We're just going to watch the highlights again. I normally have them at the bottom down here, but I haven't got a screen open today for it because I wasn't sure. Yeah, the goal from Pruszków was just, it was drilled from about 6 yards out. Drilled from about 6 yards out, past Kievitz in goal. Nothing he could do about it. Making a few decent signings as well, this were. Some youngsters coming through. Looks like it's snowing as well. In fact, it is snowing. It's snowing quite heavily. So, maybe this will get, it's just what this we need. They're all coming out doing the warm-ups in the second half in the circle. And the trainer sends them off and they all turn around and sprint away. Perfect. This is what we want. Pruszków are just coming out now. Like I said as well, if you're at the stadium, you don't have to have a beer. You can have a hot drink. I know they do tea for the children because it does get a little bit chilly. But there'll be teas there, coffees, anything you want. Good food as well. They've also got PlayStations and Xboxes and that for kids under the stands. So the snow is coming down. Oh yeah, I can't do that now. I don't want to touch it. We're going to be back underway. Referee blows his whistle. Here we go. The second half has begun. But Kievitz with the ball. Yeah, snow is coming down now. Coming down quite heavy as well. Not that we'll be any danger of it getting called off. It's not that bad yet. This we're in possession down the right hand side. It's central with Igbekin. He spreads it out left to Mikulek on that left hand side. Plays the ball to Zwolinski. It's just going out of play. Zwolinski does well there to get anything on it, and he's won a corner for Wisła. I say that snow is coming down heavy. Uriger's at the back post, waiting. Zwolinski's gone near post for the flick on. Corner comes in, it's headed clear by Pruszków. Alfaro, edge of the box, recycles it. Biedrzycki. Alfaro. It's keepers under pressure. I thought the referee might have blown for a free kick then. As soon as anyone's near the keeper, they tend to blow, don't they, for a foul. But no, he let play go on. Wisła in possession. Recycling possession. See if there's been any at half time. If there's been any substitutions, I've not seen any. Cross comes in there from Mikulek. Defender gets a foot in the way. It'll be another corner to Wisła down that left hand side. Start this second half. Wisła are just putting the pressure on. They've started well. Not always the case with Wisła. Sometimes it takes a few minutes to get into it, but no. It's going to be Duda. 6 corners so far for Wisła, 2 for Pruszków. In swinging corner, easily cleared by Pruszków. Not a good corner there. It's still in possession though, recycling it well. Alfaro back out that to Duda on that left hand side. He'd stayed there from the corner. Now he puts a cross in. Who across that's cleared easily. Wisła recycling it again. Edge of the box. Igbekin feints the shot, spreads it to Ridado. Ridado plays little ball into Zwolinski in the penalty area. He can't control it. Pruszków get it clear. Danger gone. And it's a throw into Wisła down this right hand side, midway inside Pruszkov's half. Baina was thinking about taking it, hands it over to Sot. Nobody's showing, so he's got to go back to Uriger, his captain. Plays it across to Biedrzycki on the halfway line, central. Over to Mikulek on that left-hand side. It's still snowing, but that storm that came through, literal snowstorm, looks like it's abated a little bit. Alfaro puts a cross into the box. Ooh, it was just a little bit too straight. Ridado was there waiting. If it had been a foot to the right-hand side, Ridado would have been in on goal there, and he was onside as well. It just skipped through to the keeper, though. Mitzal, who's everything he's had to do so far, he's done well. Pruszków coming down the right-hand side. Biedrzycki goes across, puts it out for a throw-in to the away side. Midway inside Wisła's half. Oh, come on, Wisła. Nice little 1-2 there from Pruszków, but too much on it. It's gone out for a throw. Wisła will be in possession. 49 minutes gone. Wisła 0, Pruszków 1. First half goal from Moskville, the centre half. Don't even know what he was doing in that position when he scored, actually, but chance for Wisła to break down the left-hand side now with Mikulek. Plays the ball to Alfaro. Alfaro beats his man. Mikulek had continued his run down that left-hand side, needs support, so he holds the ball up. Alfaro, chance to put a cross in. He puts a cross in. Keeper comes out and punches it. Makes a right hash of that, and it'll be a corner to Wisła down that left-hand side. That's the first time in this game that Mitzal's looked a little bit dodgy. I'm not sure that Ridado wasn't offside there. It's not been given, and it was one of them punches where he's kind of put his arm up and the ball's hit his hand and dropped down. Hence the corner to Wisła in the penalty area, working hard to recycle it with Duda. Chance, snapshot, blocked. Oh. I think that's Sot who's still in there from the corner. He had a snapshot there. First defender manages to get his body in the way. Now a chance for Mikulek to put a cross in. Good crossing, headed clear. Igbekin picks it up. Baina spreads that ball out to Zwolinski, who's on the right-hand wing. Gives it back to Baina. Tries to go around his man. Defender sticks a foot out. It's a throw into Wisła down that right-hand side. Sot comes over. He's going to take it. It's about 10 yards out. Goes back to Igbekin. Back to Sot. He's got a chance to put a cross in. Puts a low cross in. Poor one, really. Easily cleared. Wisła recycle it well, though, and it's Igbekin in possession. Crossfield pass there, looking for Mikulek. Alfaro picks the ball up. Referee says, Ridado. That's a foul. Ridado's arguing with the referee with a smile on his face, which is why he gets away with it. It's not a foul, actually. Just because he didn't jump and the defender wanted to doesn't mean it's a foul. 52 minutes gone almost. Still Wisła 0, Pruszków 1. That'll be a free kick to Pruszków. Do you know, looking at the... I didn't go through it at half-time. I got sidetracked. I can't remember what I was doing. But when you look at the results, they've not been in great form. In fact, you can see it under the team badges. They've not been in good form, Pruszków. And in the first match when we played away, we should have won that game. We've lost it 2-1. Doing our usual thing of going down to 10 men. I think it was Tamas Kiss who might have got sent off. Going from memory now, which is not a wise thing to do. But as soon as he went off, he'd scored as well. And it all went Pete Tong. Free kick to Pruszków on that far side, just inside their own half. Igbekin adjudged to have committed the foul. I did see a thing as well that Joseph Colley's back after his injury. He did his Achilles, didn't he, in Europe in a qualifying match. He's not on the bench today, but he's back training. So when it comes to our defence, we've got numbers now. We need to rotate, keep everybody fit. We've got Lisicki, we've got Biedrzycki. Kutwa, he's been playing. Mariusz Jop likes Kutwa, doesn't he, at centre-half as well. I'm not convinced, though, because we've got Carbo Bellapart still injured. That happened right in front of me, that, when I went watching it, and he looked in agony. But he was our ball winner in midfield as well, wasn't he? Maybe we need Kutwa in midfield. Because sometimes Igbekin just gets a little bit overrun. And Duda, we don't want him chasing back all the time. We want him to be able to express himself and use his skill and his vision. 54 minutes gone. Is that Biedrzycki? No, it was Uriga. Came right through the forward on the halfway line. This were in possession midway inside their own half with Alfaro down that left-hand side. Does well, he turns, he's going to need help there. Gets it from Biedrzycki. Biedrzycki spreads it right with Sot, who's got room to run into. He goes for a long ball, an early ball there, looking for Ridado. Ridado, little touch there to Zwolinski. Zwolinski to Ridado, edge of the box. You've got Baina there. Gets it to Baina, pulls it across to the back post. Overhead volley from Zwolinski, hits the defender. Cleared. High ball back in. Zwolinski wins it in the air, but he can only head it forward, and the keeper picks it up. Danger gone. A little bit better. I think sometimes it's all right playing it through the middle and playing it to your wide men for the cross to come in. Sometimes that early pass over the top can catch a team out and just keep them on the back foot a little bit. Duda with a loose pass there. Got a throw in though. Takes it quickly. Inside to Baina. Baina's trying to get to the byline. Unlucky there. Defender had a lucky deflection. Pruszków trying to bring it away. They've got numbers here. 3-on-3 at the back. Alfaro's working hard coming back there. Well done, Alfaro. It's still with Pruszków though down this left-hand side. Sot comes across. Into the penalty area. Igbekin comes across. Chance for Pruszków to put a cross in. Cross does come in. It's headed. In fact, it's chested clear by Sot to Igbekin. Uriga, he's under a little bit of pressure. He needs to go long. Yeah. He was under a bit of pressure there, the captain. Manages to get it clear, but Pruszków are in possession midway inside their own half. Not in any rush now, the away side. Now they've got the 1-goal lead. That's a loose pass though. It'll be a throw into Wisła. Midway inside their own half down the right-hand side. Stops on the ball. Throws it inside to Igbekin. Back to Sot. Back to Uriga. Long ball down that right-hand channel. Looking for Ridado. Takes it on his chest. Manages to keep hold of it, luckily. Then he gets dispossessed. Pruszków in possession. Duda comes back. Referee's given a foul. And it'll be a free kick to Pruszków. About 35-40 yards out down the left-hand side. Nice area to put a cross in. Yeah, it was a foul. Duda just caught Pruszków player's ankle. Yeah, it's probably about 30 yards out, 35 yards out. Slightly to the left-hand side. This ruled in a high line there. 18-yard line and no more. Cross comes in. It's a good cross, actually. Wisła got a head to it. And now it's going to be cleared by Zwolinski. Zwolinski's fouled there on the edge of his own box. That should be a yellow card, that. That's a nasty tackle. Yeah, it is a yellow card for number 14. Who's that? That is for Akronchuk. I think that's the first yellow card in the match as well. Wisła are going to make a couple of changes here. Who's coming off? Sot's coming off. Jaroch is coming on. And Alfaro's coming off for Duarte. So I thought that might have happened at half-time, actually. but he gave him just short of 15 minutes. We'll see what Duarte can do now he comes on. Sot's done well down this right hand side as well, by the way. Maybe just a little bit of fresh energy getting up and down this right wing. Get Jaroch on. Speaking of Jaroch, he's on the ball on the halfway line almost. Cuts inside. One crossfield diagonal ball there looking for Duarte, who's just come on. It's cut out though. Pruszków. Little ball through there. Biedrzycki clears it up. Back to Lekiewicz. Lekiewicz with a first time clearance. Kept in play on that far side by Duarte. And it's central now with Igbekim. Igbekim to Jaroch in that over the halfway line now. Room to run into. Plays it out to Baena. Overlaps does Jaroch. It's played back to Duda though. What's Duarte doing? Have we gone? He's gone pretty central there. Now Mikulek's on that left hand side. Trying to get into the penalty area. Cuts into the penalty area to the byline. Twists and turns. Cross to the back post. Header just as Zwolinski was there waiting. And the defender just manages to get it to skim off his head and take it away from Zwolinski. Baena there again to the byline. Chips one to the penalty area. It's clear. Duarte with the first time shot. I think he might have hit the defender off Zwolinski. Pruszków clear. Throw in to Wisła down that left hand side. Duarte goes back to Biedrzycki. Back to Duarte. He's got Mikulek outside him. Short pass Mikulek. What's he going to do? Plays it back to Duarte now. He's on the byline just outside the penalty area. Looking to get some room. Plays it back to Mikulek. Goes around the outside of him. Chance for a cross to come in. Don't take it. It goes back to Duarte. Duarte puts a cross in. Awful cross. Awful cross. Pruszków are looking to break now. It's a foot race. It's a foot race between Biedrzycki and... Oh, what are you doing, Jaroch? Didn't know the defender was behind him. He was trying to turn there. Looking to get away with it, the fullback. He had an easy ball there as well to Baena on his outside down the right. He tried to play inside to Zwolinski, who was under pressure, and we lose the ball. Luckily, we won it back. Now it's with Igbekim. Duarte out to Mikulek on that left-hand side. He's going to cut inside into the penalty area. Goes back out to Duarte. Back to Mikulek. Can he keep it in from the byline? Puts a cross in to the back post. Defender gets his head to it first. Baena recycles it to Ridado just inside the penalty area. Back to the edge of the penalty area. Shot comes in. It's blocked. Igbekim recycles it. Gets out to Duarte, who's got chalk on his boots on that left-hand side. Cuts inside, chance for a cross to come in. Little 1-2 with Mikulek. He's got room to run into the penalty area. Awful cross that's just cleared first time. Then a shot comes in from Igbekim, edge of the box. Keeper down to his right. Puts it behind for a corner. This is better from Wisła. First time half volley, and then it was deflected off the defender. Did well there, the keeper Mitsal. Going to be an in-swinging corner from Duda. Puts it on the penalty spot. Headed clear by Pruszków. Recycled by Duarte. Out to Mikulek. He's got Duda on his outside. Doesn't need him. Cuts inside. Should have used him. It's back with Duarte. Cross comes in. Headed clear. Ridado on the right-hand side of the penalty area. Now Ridado's tripped the defender. And all the pressure is gone. Frustrating, frustrating, frustrating. 62.5 minutes gone. Wisla Krakow 0, Pruszków 1. The first half goal from Moskvik. Good finish from about 7 yards out. Just drilled it past Lekiewicz. Nothing he could do. But we move on. Just a little bit off today, Ridado. He had a few games like that before the winter break as well. He started the season on fire though, and you know you expect him to carry it on through, and it's not really possible, is it? This will win the ball back. Mikulek driving forward down that left-hand side. He's got room to run into. Defender comes across now. He plays the ball into the penalty area to Zwolinski. Zwolinski can't quite keep it in play. Got to be a goal kick to the away side. And I can feel myself getting frustrated. Come on, Wisla. Come on, Wisla. Playing it out from the back, Pruszków. Wisla putting a bit of a high press on here. Winning the ball back. Kept in play by Jaroch. It's with Duarte, loose touch there. It worked out though because it ran to Mikulek. Duarte goes round the outside of him, gets the ball, puts a cross into the box. Oh, looks for Redardo. It was Redardo heading it from the penalty spot. Had to try and put a bit of power on it himself there, and in doing so, he's put it over the crossbar. And he was facing away from goal, so a good attempt, but no problem for the keeper there. .64.5 minutes gone. Wisla 0, Pruszków 1. Keeper goes long from the goal kick. Igbekim wins the ball well, plays the ball to Perez down this right hand side. He's got 3 men on him there, cuts inside, he's done well. Goes back to Biedrzycki. Biedrzycki out to Igbekim on this right hand side. He's got Jaroch there. Play it now, he does. Back to Igbekim. Chance to put a cross in. Doesn't take it. Goes to Baina down the right hand side. 1-on-1 with the defender. Gets to the byline. Puts a cross in. It's blocked. It'll be a corner to Wisla down the right hand side. I've got a feeling if Wisla can just pull one back, that Pruszków will fold like a cheap deck chair. And how ironic would it be if we get some symmetry and win 2-1 like we did in the first match from this season. Corner from Duda, outswing it onto the penalty spot. Oh my word! Zwolinski rose, he leapt like a salmon and he just misses the keeper's left hand post. And just over the crossbar actually, to the left of the keeper. Oh, unlucky. He got up really well there. He'll be disappointed. Couldn't quite get the downward pressure. 2 more players coming off now. Redardo's coming off. And Baina, Znicz is coming on, and Thomas Kiss. Said he's just been off it a little bit, Redardo. So it's good that Marius Shop, he's not afraid to make the changes. If you're not on it, you're off. I'm not saying Redardo's played badly, but just time for a change. So we'll see what Znicz can do now. And Thomas Kiss, he had a good game against Pruszków, Thomas Kiss, when he, in the first game of the season, when we played him, it was his first game of the season. His first game for Wisla, I think. He actually got sent off, like I said, in it, but I think it was for a handball eventually. He got a cheap yellow card, and then a second yellow card that was cheap as well for a handball. Off he went, lose 2 goals, and you come away with nothing. Duda, central, midway inside Pruszkov's half. Jaroch puts a cross in, looking for Zwolinski, too short, headed clear. Duda with a first time shot, about 25 yards out, didn't catch it. This was still in possession though. Now it's Jaroch, puts another cross in, good cross in there. Keeper Mitzal comes out and collects it well. Danger averted. Long ball there, cleared up by Uriga. Back to Lekiewicz in goal, who, let's be honest, he's had nothing to do. Apart from pick the ball out of the net, and one good chance that went past the post. He was stranded anyway, couldn't do anything about it. Wisla looking to move central in now with Igbekim. He's got on the outside of him Mikulek, cut out by the defender, throw in to Wisla. Keep saying this, and I'll keep saying it till I'm blue in the face. We need more accuracy with the passes. Biedrzycki. Out right to Tamaskis. Tamaskis cuts inside. Little ball there looking for Duda. Not enough on it. Cleared by Pruszków. Long ball. Cleared up at the back by Biedrzycki. Out to Jaroch on this right-hand side. He's under pressure. Goes back to Biedrzycki. He's got room now to pick his man. Decides to run forward. Finds Igbeki midway inside Pruszkow's half. Central. He plays it left to Mikulek. Ball into Zwolinski in the penalty area. Good first touch. Lays it off to Duarte on the left-hand side. Duarte puts a cross in. Puts a cross in. Oh my God, they've hit the post. Zwolinski header. Then Tamaskis has slipped. Oh no. What a good move that was from Wisla. And he was unlucky, Zwolinski there. Manages to get his header. A good header. Diving header. And his keeper was stranded and it hit the post. Wisla are in again. Cleared by Pruszków. Now they've got a break on. They've got a 3-on-2 here. We've got Uriger, who's coming across trying to hold up play. Shot comes in. Lekiewicz dives to his right-hand side. There was a deflection. It'll be a corner to Pruszków down this left-hand side. I know we've got to push people forward, but we've got to be careful of that. And Pruszków are going to make 2 substitutions. They're going to bring on number 44 and number 29. I don't know who they are. Or are they going to wait until the corner's taken? No, they're not. They're going to do that now. Almost 70 minutes gone. Unlucky there, Wisla. Good header from Zwolinski. Just unlucky it hits the post. Keeper was beaten. Goal scorer coming off, Moskovic and Chepila. He's taking it short, this corner kick. Now it's crossed into the box. Headed clear by Uriger. Duarte on the edge of the area. Gets another header on it, trying to get it clear. Be a throw into Wisla down the left-hand side, midway inside their own half. Keep the tempo up now, Wisla. "19 minutes plus added on time to go." There's time in this game to get all 3 points yet. Just need to get that equalising goal, and I've got a feeling Pruszków will start sitting in then. They won't want to come away with nothing. They've not played badly today. They've played better in this game actually than they did in the opening game when we played them of the season. Not the opening match of the season, but the first leg. Biedrzycki spreads it over to the right-hand side here to... Cross comes in. Keeper's been taken out. There's a collision. Oh dear, now the referee's giving it one of them to the training staff. And who's that on the floor? Mikulek. What happened here? Was it his keeper? Oh, it was his keeper clattered him. His own keeper. Oh yeah, keeper clattered him and caught him full in the face with his body. Oh, and then he landed on him as well. So he double whammied him. So the training staff are on pretty quick here. Trying to see which player it is who's down. Yeah, Mitzal, the keeper's come over as well, checking on him, because he's a big old unit, the keeper, as well. We're just having a look at this chance again for Zwolinski. Keeper was beat, yeah. There was an appeal there from Tamaskis for a penalty. It was a... Did he get... Should this have been a penalty for Wisla? I missed that initially. Either way, it wasn't given, so we'll say no. Good news is the player's up. It was Sokol. Or Sokol. He did get flattened by his keeper. Come on, Wisla. Got to go off now for 30 seconds, hasn't he? Which is, when you see players feigning injury and they don't go off and the game still stops, when you get flattened like that, that was a flattening twice. He got done in the air, and he also got done then when the keeper landed on him as well. But keeper's not playing it out from the back. He goes long. Won in the air by Biedrzycki. Plenty of room in the midfield now for Wisła. Tamas Kiss is running down the right-hand side. He's got Duarte on the outside of him. Duarte with the ball. Plays it inside to Duda. Duda plays it back to Duarte. Gets to the byline. Pulls it back to Duda. Put the cross in. Put the cross in. Come on, Duda. Oh, Duarte's got more room to put a cross in now. Dallies a little bit. Defender comes across and blocks it. Get a throw in. Need to get these crosses in earlier before the defence is set. Jarrett just come over, so it's going to be a long throw into the penalty area. We've seen this before. Where's Alan Uriger? Takes it short. Back to Jarrett. Put the cross in now. Puts the cross in. It's deflected a little bit. Bit of head tennis going on. Uriger won the ball in the air. Couldn't get any pressure, any power on it though, and it's just gone wide of the keeper's right-hand post. And we're going to make another substitution here. Duda's coming off. He's had a good game, Duda. Banyovski's coming on. I've seen Banyovski as well. Apologies if I'm messing my mic up a minute. I'm just making sure it's plugged in. I've seen Banyovski playing a few times in the mid-season sparring matches, or friendlies as we call them in the UK, and he's looked good. He's looked good. And obviously, if you impress Marius Shop, you're in. If you're not playing well, you're off. And that's why Ridardo is on the subs bench. He's not played badly, but he just wasn't firing today. Duarte down the right-hand side, trying to find Suki Nixie. He's been quiet since he come on, Suki Nixie, but he was playing well in the pre-season, in the mid-season friendlies, I should say, as well. Ball's cleared down this left-hand channel. It's gone out of play, so it'll be a throw into Wisła just inside their own half. Uriger takes it quickly into Biedrzycki. Biedrzycki to Mikulek. Out on that far side. Mikulek comes back inside to Biedrzycki. Plays it over to the right-hand side to Duarte. Got Jarrett on the outside, doesn't use him, tries crossing it himself. Blocked by the defender, it's gone out for a throw into Wisła. Jarrett, he's going to go long this time, that's for sure. He'll be aiming for Uriger's head. Finds him, flicks it on Uriger. Cleared by Pruszków though, up to the halfway line. And it's with Igbekin. Spreads it out left to Tamas Kiss. Loads of room for Tamas Kiss out on this left-hand side. Tries beating the defender. Deflected. That'll be a throw into Wisła. Takes it quickly to Jarrett. Back to Tamas Kiss. Plays it inside there to Duarte. Chance to put a cross in. No, he goes back to Kiss. Kiss puts a cross into the penalty area. Zwolinski on the ball. Shot comes in. Keeper down to his left. Good save by the keeper. Well worked that by Wisła. But Mitzal, Pruszkov's keeper, he was up to it. Alan Uriger was up there and had a swing at that cross first of all. Got no contact on it. Then a good shot on the turn. From Zwolinski. Keeper down well to his left-hand side. 77 minutes gone. Tamas Kiss down the right-hand side. He's got Jarrett. Go on his outside. Go on his outside. Finds Jarrett on his outside. Chance to put a cross in. No, he comes back to Suki Nixie. Goes back to Uriger. Across to Biedrzycki. Short pass to Igbekin. Igbekin. Little pass there to Duarte. Mikulek made a good run there. Duarte couldn't get the ball to him though, so kept hold of it. Back with Igbekin. Mikulek tries putting a cross in there. Keeper gets a hand to it. Only pushes it as far as Zwolinski. Shot comes in. Zwolinski plays a little pass there to Banyovski, I think it was. It was a snap shot and he couldn't get any power on it, and it was straight at the keeper. Danger averted. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Just need a little bit of luck, which we didn't have. Mitsal's positioning was pretty good. They've done. They've given the ball away cheaply there, Pruszków. We've got Zwolinski on the left taking the throw-in. Little pass to Mikulek. Now Duarte is on the ball. He tries turning inside. Defender gets a foot in. It'll be a throw into Wisla down that left-hand side. 12 minutes to go roughly. There'll be a little bit of stoppage time. 2 more substitutions being made now by Pruszków. 22 and 17 coming on. That would be Kazimierziak and Napieraj coming on. Long throw coming in from the left-hand side for Wisla. It's into the penalty area. It's bouncing around. Nobody's really got possession of it. Wisla recycle it with Zwolinski. Puts a cross in with the outside of his foot. Cleared by Pruszków. Now it's a foot race between Igbakim. That's a foul. Just inside Pruszkov's half. Pretty central. Igbakim got tripped there. Chance to come down the right-hand side with Banyovski. Plays a little pass there to Tamas Kiss. Kiss gets to the byline. Puts a cross in. Defender comes across. Puts it behind for a corner. Tamas Kiss will take this corner, won't he? He's normally on corner duties. When he's not on the pitch, Duda took over. It is indeed Tamas Kiss. So we've got Jaroch in there. We've got Zwolinski. We've got Uriga. We've got Biedrzyk. We've got plenty of height in there. Just need decent delivery. Something for the forwards to attack. The ball's up in the air. Recycled. Shot comes in. Oh. Referee's given a free kick. Zwolinski's having a word with the referee there. He grabbed hold of the referee. He's pointing to a player for this where he's rolling around on the floor. I'm not sure what's happened there. It's Mikulek who's gone down. He's all right. He's up. He's up and he's back running away. But he's got his sock rolled down as well with the tiniest little shin pads. Keeper goes long from the free kick. Won in the air by Wisla. Chance to break down the left-hand side with Duarte. He can't get hold of the ball though. And it's going to be a throw-in to Pruszków down that right-hand side. Banyovski's done well since he's come on. He only looks young, doesn't he? That's for sure. Maybe it's me who's getting old. I'm sure why my stream has stopped. Right, we're up and running again. Wisla in possession. So that's got to be a free kick. Mikulek was trying to drive his way forward. That's a yellow card, surely. It is a yellow card. For Gora. 2 yellow cards in the match so far, both for Pruszków. This free kick is pretty accurate. If you look down there, that's where it is. Well done on the animations AI score. Got plenty of players forward here, Wisla. Holding a high line, Pruszków. It's going to be Tamas Kiss to send this free kick forward, so it'll be an in-swinger. Tricks everybody. He goes outside to Duarte. Now a little pass to Mikulek, who slides to keep it in and can only put it out for the throw-in. Disappointing that. All the big lads were forward. Uriga, Biedrzyk. You've got Zwolinski, and they do something different. It's all right trying something different. Do it when you're level or when you're winning. Not when you're 1 goal behind and there's 8 minutes left. Igbakim wins that ball in midfield. I bet all the Cracovia fans are loving this, aren't you, if you're watching it. Sukhinic is down the right-hand side. He's got Baina. He's not got Baina. He would have had Baina. Baina's been taken off. He's got Tamas Kiss on his outside. Doesn't use him. Comes back. It's with Biedrzyk. Out to Mikulek on the left-hand side. Cuts inside. Tries to play a ball forward to Zwolinski. It's intercepted, but they win it back, Wisla. Zwolinski does well there. On the right-hand side, we've got Duarte. Plays it to the edge of the box to Znicz out on the right-hand side. Jaroch puts the ball into the box. Cleared by Pruszków. Too easy that. Wisla win it back, recycling it well. Znicz on the right-hand side, into Kiss. Plays the ball to Duarte. Igbekim, edge of the box, spreads it left. Now it's come right to Kiss. Puts a cross into the back post. Won by Pruszków in the air. They've got a chance to break. They're not flooding forward though. And Baniowski comes back. Puts the player under pressure. Plays the ball forward. Too straight. And Lekiewicz clears it up in goal. I bet he's freezing Wisła's keeper, Lekiewicz. Done nothing this second half. Jaroch down the right hand side. Just outside the penalty area. Plays it inside to Znicz. Outside to Kiss. He puts a cross in. Cleared by Pruszków. Not very far though. Igbekim will recycle that. Plays it out to Duarte on that left hand side. Duarte puts a low cross in. Defender gets on his knees and heads it clear. Then it's just lumped forward. Uriga comes across. Puts a tackle in. Good tackle. Takes the ball off the Pruszków player. Tamas Kiss. So crossing. It's cleared by Pruszków. Wisła trying to recycle it. It's with Biedrzycki. It's all Wisła. Now Znicz down the right hand side. You've got Tamas Kiss on the outside. Finds Kiss with the ball. He cuts inside. Back to Znicz. The blonde. Absolute. I don't know what that cross was from Znicz, but he's going to get booked as well. It was such a bad cross. It was almost embarrassment then that forced him to foul the Pruszków player. The referee's given a free kick and he's given Znicz a yellow card. We've got to do better than this when we're getting in these opportunities. As soon as teams sit in against us, it's like sometimes we don't have enough imagination. We're not creating enough chances. But when you look at the chances that we've had today, they've been snapshots. You know, it's been something it's like the header from Zwolinski. That was the best play of the game, really. Everything after that has always been half chances, or that's going to be a yellow card there as well. That's going to be another yellow card for Uriga. He not only fouled the player, then he kind of jumped on him and stood on his ankles. That's more time that's going to be wasted. This we're going to have to do some defending now. Instead of defending, we should be attacking. Come on. Well, the trainer's on, so why is the player walking back on the pitch? You've got to go off. Why is the player been allowed to come back on? He's had the trainer on. So we've got a dangerous free kick now for Pruszków. That's where it is on the pitch, literally. They're not flooding forward. Cross comes in. Lekiewicz just pulls that out of the air, no problem. Now Wisła are looking to break. Igbekim central near the halfway line. Plays it out to Tamas Kiss down this right hand side. He's got room to run into. Lovely play there. Tries to play a ball into Zwolinski. It just gets cut out. He was making a run across the 18-yard box. Baniowski gets dispossessed there. He was tight. It was tight. Now he pulls the player down. That'll be a free kick. All the pressure's gone. It was Duarte actually, not Baniowski, so apologies there. Frederico, a nasty one as well. He's lucky he didn't get away with didn't get a yellow card then. Pruszków coming down the right hand side. Game's getting really stretched now, as you would expect, with 2 minutes plus a little bit of stoppage time to go. Wisła have got a free kick down the left hand side, midway inside their own half. Do you know that if Pruszków do win this, they're going to move up, right? They won't overtake Wisla in the league, but they'll move within 2 or 3 points of them, I think. Wisla fans, they've got the scarves up. They'll be singing the anthem. Jarocz down the right-hand side, cuts inside, plays it across to Biedrzycki on the halfway line. He keeps that ball going to Mikulek. It's already static. The defence is set. We're going to have to break them. Cross shot. Well, I'm assuming that was a shot from Znicz. It was. Not a bad shot, but you couldn't really tell where it was going because the defender headed it from about 10 yards away. Jarocz down this right-hand side, cuts into the penalty area. Defender comes across, puts it out for a throw-in to Wisla, about 6 yards out down the right-hand side. It's going to be a long throw into the penalty area. Uriger's coming across. Jarocz with the throw. In it comes. It's flicked on. Edge of the box. Shot comes in on the half volley from Federico Duarte. No, it wasn't. It was from Baniowski. And it was high, wide, not very handsome. And they're going to make another substitution. Pruszków. Or Pruszków. There's no H in it. It's been a frustrating day, this, if you're a Wisla fan. I'll take a point now. 30 seconds to go before we're going to be into added on time. And anything like the first half, this ref's not going to add much on. Long ball over the top there. Cleared by Pruszków. Tamas Kiss is working hard to win it back. He can't do so. Baniowski comes across. It's cleared down this left-hand channel. Uriger comes across. Pruszków win the ball though. Don't foul him. He's going to hit the floor. That's just what the forward wanted. It's too easy. Use your brains. You're experienced. That's just what the defender, the forward wanted there. And Uriger, he just fell right into the trap. He was going nowhere. It's a free kick just inside their own half. They've launched it forward down that left-hand channel. Won in the air by Uriger. Pruszków in possession though. They've recycled it. They're not looking to do anything with the ball now apart from keep possession. 5 minutes of added on time's just gone up on the board, so plenty of time here. That's another free kick. Another free kick for Pruszków. Tamas Kiss this time with the foul. For goodness sake. Free kicks taken into that left-hand channel. They're just going towards the corner flag now. They're just going to waste as much time as they can. However, if you're offside, which you were, the referee's going to blow. So it's a free kick indirect for Wisla. Lakiewicz. He goes to Jarocz on this right-hand side. Jarocz inside to Igbekin. Igbekin to Biedrzycki. Room to run into because they're retreating now, Pruszków. It's out on the left-hand side with Mikulek. He cuts inside. Plays a pass to Znicz. He turns. He's got Duarte on the outside. Duarte runs inside now. Cross into the box. It's awful. Awful cross. Too high. Too wide. And I've done him a disservice because it was Baniowski. My stream's breaking up a little bit, which is why it's difficult to see. If you've got dark hair, it could be it could be Federico Duarte or it could be Baniowski. At least I know on this side it's going to be Tamas Kiss. 3 minutes to go. Keeper is not playing out from the goal kick. He goes long. That's going to be another free kick given away by Igbekin. Frustration of the highest level. I wanted a good start to the second half of this season. This is not what I wanted. And especially after I thought of the first game we played against Pruszków. That's another free kick given away this time by Mikulek. So I can't keep giving these free kicks away. Every time I give a free kick away, 30 seconds has gone because they're not going to rush to take it. It was a little bit unlucky actually. The player dived, but Referee fell for it. So now it'll be a free kick. It's a little bit wider than it's showing there, closer to the touchline, but this were holding a line on their 18-yard box. They're going down towards the corner flag, trying to waste some time. Now it's back for a cross to come in the penalty area. A lucky couple of deflections. That'll be a goal kick. Right, come on. We've got just less than 90 seconds to go. Playing it out from the back now with Biedrzycki. Lekiewicz down the left-hand side. Blimey. Cuts inside from the attacker, who was putting him under pressure. It's a good job he didn't clear it. No, it's on the left-hand side. Long ball, central. Flicked on by Wisla. Tamaskis picks it up, has a shot, deflected, over the crossbar. That'll be a corner to Wisla down this right-hand side. It's pretty much now or never for Wisla. Don't take it short, don't do anything fancy. Oh. Now we've took it to Znicz. He's crossed it in, easily cleared. We had a perfect opportunity there to put it into the box with all the tall lads up, and we do something different. Tamaskis again, inside to Znicz. Two Pruszków players have just tackled each other there off the ball. They both slipped into each other. Chance. Oh, that's going to go out for a goal kick. Should have done. Should have let it go. He hasn't. He's fluffed the clearance as well. They're panicking at the minute, Pruszków now. That ball's going to go back to Lekiewicz. We've got 20 seconds to go. No time. This referee's not going to go any longer than the 5 minutes, so get everybody forward. Long ball. Edge of the penalty area. Won in the air by Zwolinski. Cleared by Pruszków. Now they're going to break away down the left-hand side and just waste as much time as they can. That'll be a free kick to Wisla. Taken quickly. Referee blows his whistle. Told you he wouldn't add anything more than the 5. End of the match. Wisla Krakow 0. Pruszków 1. Not the way we wanted to start the second part of the season at all. Created very little today. Created very little. Alan Uriger's standing there, not looking happy at all. Not that I expect him to, but he's looking a little bit. Yeah, thank you, James, indeed. Boo. Got to stick with the lads, but I'm sorry. We need to create more chances, more clear-cut chances than we have done today. I can count on one hand the number of chances that Wisla created, good chances, and it's not good enough. However, we go again. The next game for Wisla will be on. Let's have a look. When's the next match? It's going to be on the 22nd, which is, I think that's a Sunday, isn't it? I'm not sure, but it's against Znicz away. So that's not going to be an easy game either. But the standings currently, that will change for a start off, because after that game, Pruszków now move into eighth place. Wisla are still in 7th, but there's other teams who have got to play yet. Wisla in 7th on 30 points. Pruszków now moving to 8th on 28 points. So from the last 5 games, Wisla have taken 5 points. 1 victory. That was over LKS Woods. We drew with Rzeszów. We lost to Polonia twice in a week, once in the cup, once in the league. We drew 1-1 with Legnica. That's the one I went watching. And we just lost today. So we need to start turning things around into 7th. Other teams have got games in hand as well above us. So not an ideal start to the second half of the season for Wisla, but we go again. We've got time now to recoup, get onto the training pitch. We need to change the way that we play, because we are not creating enough chances. But there we go. It's a setback, but you've got to keep the faith. Wisla, keep the faith. If you're supporting Wisla, this is the journey that you're on. You know what to expect. We go again. So join me on the 22nd when we play. Who does say we're playing? Rutschazov. Can't remember who I said now. Apologies for that. Let's just have another. My memory as I'm getting older is shocking. Yeah, Rutschazov or Rutschazov. They will need to up the game, especially away from home. Might suit Wisla a little bit better, actually. There might be more room at the back. Teams come to Wisla and sit in, which makes it a little bit harder. But Frankie James says they need you as their mascot. So I think I'm a bit old for the mascot. I've not got enough energy to fit in the suit anyway. Plus, I won't be able to do my live streams, would I? Right, on that note, I will say, if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button, ping that notifications bell. If you can give us a thumbs up, superb. I'm Jimmy James. You've been watching Catch It Live First. No good today for Wisla. However, enjoy the rest of your Saturday evening, wherever you are and whatever you're doing.